Hello, this next video will be showing you how everything is put together, where all the joystick and all the wiring is put together. And this part is the one that I did not show. It's just I just slide that out and then draw a template and space it out. This is very difficult because the space is very close to each other, and then I did it like this because this is how it's supposed to be up here, where it's easier for people to play. When it's too far, you have to travel further just to push a button. And you know how arcade they have theirs all far apart, where it should be more closer. And it looked nice where everything is close to each other. So this would be like a L1 R1, and this would be R2, L2 R2, and then trigger button 1, trigger button 2. Okay, so those are, I use those for like for the what you call it, the Nintendo DS and Nintendo 64. If I need to use extra button, I could program those so I could able to play those games better. Not better, but able to function it by changing the screen setting and all that stuff. Alright, so stay tuned. I'll show you how I put all this wire together and make this happen. Alright, stay tuned for the next video. Okay, let's go into a little bit more detail so that we get this correct. If you notice that this little shape right here, it looks just like this one right here. Let me get one out. Okay, if you look at this up close, you see that little triangle of that little is facing upward. Okay, right there. And plus this two piece a little bit higher, where this one doesn't have it, it sit directly on the plastic. So this will be facing this way. Okay, so based on this picture right there, it's going to be facing up. So you got two wire here is black, and then single black, yellow, and red. So you're going to take this, okay, plug into K2. Right now it's plugged into K1. Alright, so okay, so right now they're all facing this direction where the plastic bump is facing, so they're all facing the same direction, so the cable will be the same. So you're gonna plug this to K2. Alright, the reason I did not screw this down is because I want to be able to see the name K1, K2, K3, and so on. Okay, so this would be K2, would be B. Plug that in. Alright, then I'm going to take the double black into this is A, B, number 2. You're going to plug it to the bottom. Okay, plug it to the bottom. Then your single black is going to be on top. Then your yellow, it will be next to the black. So the yellow will be right next to the black. And then the red will be next to the double black line at the bottom. Now, it depends what you buy. A different one have different instruction. but based on this instruction is like this. Now if you buy the one that click when you push the button, the cabling is different. Okay, so this is what I bought. So I'm more familiar with this, so I'm using this configuration. Okay, all right. So then you just continue with the rest of them, and there is the extra button where that you're going to plug the USB to the USB and plug into the Raspberry Pi. So this is P1, P2. So P2 will be the trackball. So you're gonna take the trackball right here, and you're going to plug this one to P2. All right, and then this will be going to a USB going to the Raspberry. All right, so this is the trackball P1. No, I mean spinner P1 and trackball P2. Okay, so this is ready. Just plug the micro USB, and then your trackball will be ready. Okay, so this is already plugged in. So what we could do is we could put a screw here, screw it right here in this corner, so it won't move, or we could just tape it or something. Okay, so right now I'm just going to leave it in the back, so it won't be on the way. Then this cable is for the joystick. Joystick we already and the trackball is already mounted permanent. I mean screw onto it so it won't move. And where's my cutter? I just set it down. I can't find the stupid color. Okay, let me just use this. Here you go, I found it. Alright, they always tie wrap this, so cut it off. Alright, so this is for the joystick. So the joystick, you have a correct way and not correct way. I like the fact that this one have the way it's shaped, so you don't accidentally plug into the wrong direction. See that? Where this side doesn't have it. Okay, some of the joystick doesn't have this, and you don't know is it this way or this way. If you plug it in and it only go one direction, doesn't go sideways or something, you need to flip-flop this. Okay, so this will be caused because the wrong direction. Now with this one is correct. You just follow. You're gonna face this down this way. Okay. All right. So let's look at the joystick. All right. So we're gonna have this facing toward the right. Okay. Gonna go straight down to the joystick. All right. So joysticks plug in. I hope that I have in the correct direction, because then I won't. So that's good. I can reach it. Okay. If not, I can move it closer. You see, that's the reason I haven't mounted this or glued this to this, because in case I need to, you know, adjust the direction, make sure everything is. And this one, you're gonna have this two line facing down. Okay. So you're just gonna plug it in like this. There's only one direction to plug it in, so you just plug it in the correct way, like so. Alright, so the joystick is plugged in and the button is started, and then this one is for you plug this to the Raspberry Pi as well. Okay, and you just plug this directly here. And then you're going to plug this to the Raspberry Pi. Okay. So you're going to plug this to the power, and plug this to the car, and then this to the USB. So this will be in the back as well, because the Raspberry Pi will be in the back. So we're going to throw this to the back. Let's just plug this in last. Okay. Well, let's leave it down here for now. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then the start and select will be up here. Okay, So it'll be star select. So this will be one pair for player one, and then player 2, and this is player 1. So they have their own select and stars. Star will be green, select will be green as well. Okay, smaller one will be, then those will be cabled this way. Now since this one doesn't have the LED light, we will have to cable this differently so make it work. And the only way I know is I have to test it, and once it works, I will slow it down and show you how I did it. Okay? Okay, I figured out what I did wrong. It's very stupid of me. I did not read the instruction. Anyway, I didn't know I have a Snawa joystick. So it's in the back that say that. But anyway, what I did is I plugged this cable for the joystick. I didn't plug it on joystick, I plugged it over here. So they both are USB. You cannot do that. So that's why when I click on the joystick, everything blink. So actually need to be over here. Okay, so there was two problems. One was the 2-button cable that I didn't do correctly, and then this one as well. So if you do something incorrectly and you press the button, the light is going to blink. The whole thing's going to turn off and on because your joystick need to be over here. So if you look at the car, they both are exactly 5 pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is also 5 pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I plug it into the wrong area. Joystick need to be here. That's joystick here, not over here. These two are for the USB. So that's why it was giving me problem. Alright, so now it's asking for the correct information. So I'm going to press down, left, right, star, which is the, let me see, star, which one I do first? So I do select first or star? Star, selects on top. So A button will be here, A, B, X, Y, and then left shoulder will be on top. Left shoulder, right shoulder, and then trigger button would be the red, the left trigger button, red, and then the right trigger button would be the yellow, and then the left thumb would be the blue. Left thumb would be blue. Now I could have plugged another one for the right thumb, but I didn't do it because I don't need it, because Nintendo DS I only need 11 buttons, so I have 6 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got enough buttons. I don't need no more. So I'm just gonna keep on hold the button until it asks me to press the last button, which is the select, the hotkey. So I'm just going to press the select button right there, and then click OK, and then that should be done. Cool. So so here's all my game. Let's go to the arcade, and let's press the start button to choose the not the start button, the select button to do the, let's do the templates. Templates. A button, and we're gonna look for the templates. Ninja Turtle. Ninja Turtle look pretty cool with a big. Now I haven't tested this with the trackball and for the spinner. So let's try it. See if the spinner will work. I took the bezel out because originally it was a vertical screen, but I tried to put the bezel back, so that's cool, it's back. And this is the trackball. So let's go ahead and press star, select, star, star, A, B. Okay. Alright. Trackball is working. But it's not spinning as fast as I... Oh, I think I'm using the wrong trackball. I'm using the one that is for the... I'm using the one that is coming for the Arcade1up. I didn't use the one for the correct one. Let me get out of the game, press both buttons, get out. It's good. Alright, so I'm using the wrong trackball because I took the trackball out and I did not put the correct trackball. I'm using the other. So the trackball is you're supposed to move all the buttons. That's supposed to be correct. That is supposed to be correct. Why's my sound so weird? Let me go fix the sound. How do I get to the sound? Let's see. Press the start button. Let's do the sound. Fix that sound issue. Kind of sound weird. Okay, it's both. That's correct. So A again. Press. To get to this one thing is do not have a track mode. This is the emulation station. So to get to, I need to go back B. I need to go to option. Where is my... Now Nintendo DS is very nice. It actually works. Let me try that, and let me look for new Super Mario. Oh, so if I'm using this one, it will work with this trackball. So if I play with the player 1, I still could use the trackball. If I play 2, I still could use trackball. Because, I mean, the trackball and the spinner is plugged into a USB, so anybody could use that same, which is kind of weird. So you cannot add 2 spinner and 2 trackball. Now that got me kind of thinking about that. Now you could make it where you could, which is the button, I don't remember, where you could actually make it to one full screen, one screen. So that's top screen, left screen, what's the other one? There you go, full screen. So that's the reason I have those buttons here to, and one of the buttons is supposed to exit out the game too. So I press the red one didn't work, I think I pressed I forgot which one I plugged. I don't want to get out of the game right now. Let me just demonstrate it. Uh-oh, it's going the wrong direction. Right is going to left. Left's going to right. Do I have this thing turned upside down? I thought well, let's start the game, see what happens. Oh, it's going the wrong direction. I thought I programmed it correctly. That's down. Oh, that's opposite. It's down. Left. I think that's caused by the... I hope I didn't mess up the joystick when I plugged it in the wrong location. And then let's see. A, exchange screen. B is to go to the main screen. Okay. And oh, my mouse. support my trackball. Okay, I can use my trackball. Alright, I want to get out of the game. So I'll press both buttons to get out of the game. Alright. So that's pretty cool. So by adding 3 extra buttons, it helped you able to play Nintendo DS. Now let me try a different game. This is kind of weird. Is that my joystick is not working correctly. So let me go to B and let's try some. Yeah, it's kind of opposite. I'm going down, it's going back up. Let's try bunk. Let's try bunk 3, see what direction it's going. The sound is not very loud. I need to fix that. Yes, right. Back. Okay, there's no up and down to test, but it's left and right. It's correct. And jump. I lost the bezel. I took all the bezel out. I might have to redo this because I originally was using a vertical screen and then I changed it. So that's cool. Alright. Let's try Centipede. Let's go back to Arcade. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's try Centipede. So we can test the. So we can test the Centipede with the trackball. The spinner for some reason is slower. I don't know any. It was working fine with a different images. Alright, let's see if trackball. Okay. I'm kind of like far away from the joystick. Okay, so let's press the button. Okay, select, install. Ah, my trackball is not working. Why is that? Button is working, but my trackball is not working. How about my spinner? Spinner is not working either. I wonder is it depend on the image, because maybe this image does not support do not support the trackball. What other game work with the trackball? Metal piece. Alright, let's fix the sound. This is ridiculous. Go to now the stupid thing does not work. I did not plug the keyboard in. That's not good. Alright, let me plug in the player 1 and see what is going on with this thing. Joystick's not working again. Okay, it's time for the joystick. Now, I noticed that I did not put this in. I draw the trackball, the square box, bigger than it's supposed to. So that's my problem. So I'm gonna have to use this screw is more than a half. It's like let me show you. So if I measure it from 31, it's not half. Half is right there. So it's a little bit 0.1 inches longer. Okay, a little bit longer, not too much. So that way it will have something in the back. It have that big hole in there. So I need a longer one so I could grab more into the wood. So we'll hold the stub. And then I probably will put a hot glue so it will keep it from moving. Because if you don't draw it all the way down and you flip it over and somebody pushing the trackball, it's going to you know, go down lower than it's supposed to. So I have to screw it on it and then hot glue it so that it won't move down when I flip it over. And then this one is very hard. You have to look it from the bottom and make sure you line it correctly. The hole is not in the same spot. So those you will have to, the screw that they use is this one. Is I got 1/2 inches, okay? And this is the model number right there. 251-348, okay? 34.8, and there's 100 of them, okay? So it's number 8 by 1/2 inch flathead. It's for the wood, okay? So I'm going to use this and screw those joystick in, and then everything else will be easier because the joystick have to be correctly in the center of the hole. So we have to mark it. I use a marker and mark it. And also sometimes I want to let you know that I mark everything in black marker. Is hard to see, but I mark it where this is player 1, and this will be 1, 2, 3, because this car is labeled this way, okay? So if you flip it around and look at the car, it's labeled, it doesn't label ABC, label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then select star, then 11, 12. So there is 8, 9, 10 button, okay? So those last two probably will be my the trigger button that I'm going to use, okay? And then those are extra buttons that we seldom use unless we have to, which I might use some of them for the Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS use more button, okay, because it's a 2-screen game. And then this is for the joystick. So this is for player 1 and player 2. Now, if you look up close to the screen, that's why I label it 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, because this would be X. X come before Y, so X is going to be in the middle. So it'll be A, B, C, X, Y, and then X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then my select button will be here, and start button will be here. Okay, and this will be player 2. And I also put the color coding based on the fighting stick on the Street Fighter, which is red, white, and blue. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw those in and put in a fast pace and get everything put in, and then we will be ready to play the game. Okay, on this joystick, it's tricky. Once you line up, you look from the bottom, make sure it's in the center. Try to put the screw right between that big long the metal, right in the middle. So that way, if you had to adjust it up and down, you could do it. This one I made a mistake by screwing it close to the top, so it kind of pushed the joystick up a little bit, which and I cannot redo it, but it's fine because once you put the black cover, it's really not that noticeable. So what I'm going to do is show you what I did here. And I'm going to put the screw right between that gap, okay, right between it, right between the middle. That way I could adjust it up and down if it's too low or too wide. Okay, all right. All right, let's look at the back and plug everything in. This is the HDMI, and this go to the Raspberry Pi. Once everything is working, I will put everything in a proper place. Maybe put another shelf here, then I could put everything right here, be closer instead of everything everywhere. So this is going to HDMI for the Raspberry Pi, so you plug it in. Okay, now I already put the 400 gigabyte SD card here, scan disk in the back. As you can see, it's already plugged in, and I haven't put any heatsink or anything or fan, so I have to do that after everything is running. So right now this is plugged in, and then we need to plug in the joystick and the trackball. So this is right here. So we're gonna plug this into here. Okay, then we're gonna plug this to Raspberry Pi USB, so it doesn't matter which one, you just plug into one of them. I'm gonna plug it to the bottom, and then your joystick will be haven't been plugged in yet, so let's go ahead and get the joystick plugged in. So here's the joystick cable. Alright. So let's put this facing down. And let's get everything plugged in. Alright. So the amplifier is plugged in already. It goes to the TV instead of the Raspberry Pi. So you just plug this directly here. Speaker is already plugged in already as well. Power is on the speaker side, and this is the power to Raspberry. I haven't plugged that in, but I need to plug the joystick in. Okay, so here's the joystick cable, and we are going to plug into the next port. Okay, so both plug in. Now the power, and you don't need to plug anything to the speaker because you're using the HDMI, and then the sound is coming from the monitor from the LG monitor. Okay, the monitor does not have a built-in speaker, but it does have a built-in amplifier inside. So you could take it to the other amplifier and make it louder, so you could adjust the sound, where the monitor you cannot adjust it, but the sound does come from HDMI to the TV monitor, and then the monitor back to the amplifier at the bottom, the red one down there. Okay, so let's power this up and let's go to the front and see how it looks. Alright, power is on the Raspberry Pi. Alright, so let's go check it out and see what's going on in the front. Right now I have the 3 button plugged into it. K1, the red one will be the first one, the yellow will be second, the blue will be the third one. And those are going to be used for like a trigger button stuff. Alright, I only have the B connected. Trackball is on. I mean, trackball, and the spinner I need to put it on so it works. All right, now it's asking for the system setup. So we are going to set that up. All right, before we set that up, let me go ahead and put the trackball in. The spinner, sorry, keep on saying the wrong thing. I got the blue one this time. So let's put the blue one on top. And you need that yellow, this white one. Now, I haven't peeled the thing off yet. So let's go ahead and do all that before we... So let's take the plexiglass off. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Because we are going to make it official. Still some dirt on it. Guess we gotta clean it afterward. Alright, so let's put the plexiglass on. Alright, let's go and put this. We have a red one and a black one on both sides. So I guess we could put the can't find my cover. Not sure what I did to the cover. I'm going to store it from another one. Okay. And this one is on. So we're going to open this one up. Now this side is not set up yet. Now I want to see if this button in the back is it work or not. So there's room for a speaker, so maybe I will put the speaker back there instead. Put a board and screw it to the back, and so the speaker will come from the back there. So we'll cover the background in the back so you can't see nothing in the back. Right now there's a big hole right here you can reach in. So I might just put a piece of, I do have an extra piece of board, I could drill a hole and put a speaker behind it. And then have it face this way, so that'll be pretty awesome. We'll have a speaker there. Okay, so it is kind of, you have to reach in, but it's not too bad. I mean, you have enough space. Alright, I forgot to put the spinner on. You need this riser for the spinner. So, and let's go ahead and use this one because I'm gonna move the screw and everything over to the other side. This one, we have the screw in here already. Alright, so let's tighten that up. Where's my... I was just looking at it. Everything's everywhere. Oh, I found this one now. Now where did I put it? Let me put my glasses on. Maybe I'll see it. My glasses is off. I was moving the blue thing. There you go, found it. Okay, I think the silver looked better. Everything looked blue. Okay, now it's tight. I thought the riser raised it up. Maybe I need to fix it. There you go. There you go, now it's better. Okay, so I need to screw all that in. Trackball is there. Alright, so let's press a button. Okay, so this button is not working correctly. It's creating the power off. So let me recable that in the back because that one is it only have 2 pins. I use the black and red, and apparently it did not like the black and red. Because this is a 3 cable thing. So let's flip this. Everything's gonna fly everywhere. Right. So it doesn't like the red and black. How about red and yellow? So where's the yellow? Where is my yellow? Yeah, this is the one I was saying that I'm not sure it's gonna work because it's a 3-button thing, and I changed it to 2-button cable. How my yellow? Okay, so let's put the yellow in, and let me take the black out, see if it will work without the black, and see if it will work with red and yellow. If not, we have to try a different combination and see which one works the best. If I can put this in. Why is this cable so I hate that. Okay, it's in. Alright, let's try it. Let's press the button, see if anything happens. Okay, nothing's blinking, nothing's happening. Okay, so red and yellow doesn't do anything. Alright, let's take the red out and try the black then. Let me try the, something had happened. Alright, let's try the single black instead of double black. Move the red out of the way. Okay. Alright, let's try that, see if it works. Yeah, okay. So you want the black and yellow, not the red. So the red was in the far left. You want the black and yellow, which is the far, based on that joystick, is on the left side, not toward the car, not toward the inside the car, okay? So that means the way to make those cars work, you need to use the, let me take the USB out and show it to you. So you need the one that is inside. Let me take this out. Alright, so the cable for 2 buttons, you have a 3 cable button. The one you want to use is the one toward outside, which is the black and yellow, okay, toward this side. So let me get a cable to show you. Alright, where is all my cable? Okay, so when you plug this in, you're going to use the, can y'all see? Right now all this light is in the background. Let me aim this lower so you could, I have a flashlight shining at the bottom too. Alright, I'm gonna turn off that flashlight. Okay, so what you want to do is, when you plug this in, you only plug it this direction, okay? You're gonna use the black. It doesn't matter, use the this black or this other black, okay? Like, it's still bothering me. Okay, so you want to use the black, the double black with double line, or you can use a single one. Just use a single one, and then you want to use the not the red, but you want to use the yellow. So those two are just for a single button, without the light, without the LED light. This gives you a LED light, the red. Okay. All right. So now it's waiting for us to put in all the button. Which one go which? Oh. So let's flip it back over. It looks really nice. I like the trackball. I like the spinner is all there. And I didn't. I just have to drill 2 holes. Okay. So you're gonna do up. Uh-oh. It doesn't like something I plug in. I plug everything right because all the light light up. All the button light up. And all the button down here light up. So let me turn off this light in the background. Okay. So what's causing the problem? This is up. Did I plug the joystick in the... Remember I was saying that if you plug in the wrong direction, it will have issue. Because you cannot move the joystick. Alright. Let's flip the joystick to the other direction and see what happens, even though you can't plug the other direction. Let me power the system off again, see if that would help. Maybe by me moving all the cable might have done something to it. Let's see. Any button touching some other button? No, it's not touching nothing. Trackball is okay. Okay, let's try again. Sounds not very loud, so that's good because I don't want to get in trouble for the sound copyright. All right, look real nice. Look real pretty. The screen looks very nice. Oops, sorry. We need to adjust the screen. That's real nice with the big screen. If I could pull this back more. Okay, so let me zoom in. Alright, so now it's asking for maybe I will change it to blue. Okay. Yes, it detects a joystick, so let's hold any joystick. Okay, recognize it. Go up. Up. That's messed up. But the light blink. That means something is wrong. Cable is wrong. Something wrong with the cabling. Alright, let me try to figure it out and I'll get back to you.